Beauty spells, sex magic, and Jezebel's weaponized seduction, the dark side of glamour magic and love spells. Glamour magic, beauty spells, sex magic, and love spells are often seen as tools for empowerment, attraction, and connection. However, when used with malicious intent, such as in the case of Jezebel's weaponized seduction, they can become instruments of manipulation, control, and harm. This exploration delves into the causes, reactions, and pathways for both the victim and the perpetrator, offering a roadmap for redemption and forgiveness. The dark side of glamour magic, love spells, and sex magic. What are beauty spells, love spells, and sex magic? Beauty spells, designed to enhance physical appearance, charisma, or allure. Love spells, intended to attract or manipulate romantic feelings in another person. Sex magic, uses sexual energy to manifest desires, often for power, control, or manipulation. Glamour magic creates illusions or alters perceptions to make the caster appear more attractive or powerful. When used ethically, these practices can be empowering. But in the hands of someone with malicious intent like the archetypal Jezebel, they become weapons of seduction, control, and emotional exploitation. Jezebel's weaponized seduction. The Jezebel archetype represents someone who uses charm, beauty, manipulation, and dark magic to control others. Her tactics include weaponized seduction, using beauty spells, love spells, and sex magic to ensnare and manipulate others. Energy vampirism, draining the victim's energy to fuel her own power. Psychological manipulation, gaslighting, guilt-tripping, and emotional blackmail to maintain control. Love spells as control, forcing romantic or obsessive feelings in others to bind them to her will. Causes and reactions. For the victim, causes, falling under the spell of a manipulator, often due to unresolved wounds, low self-esteem, or a desire for love and validation. Reactions, feeling drained, confused, and emotionally shattered. Victims may struggle with self-doubt, anxiety, and a sense of betrayal. They may also feel trapped in a false sense of love or attachment created by the spell. For the Jezebel, causes, deep-seated insecurities, a need for control, or unresolved trauma that drives her to manipulate others. Reactions, a cycle of emptiness and dissatisfaction, as her actions stem from a lack of self-love and spiritual alignment. She may also experience karmic backlash from using dark magic. Pathways for healing. For the victim, 1. Recognize the manipulation. Acknowledge the truth. Accept that you were under a spell and that the manipulation was not your fault. Educate yourself. Learn about narcissistic behaviors, love spells, and manipulative tactics to protect yourself in the future. 2. Cleanse your energy. Smudging. Use sage, palo santo, or incense to clear negative energy from your space and body. Salt baths. Soak in a bath with Epsom salts or Himalayan salt to detoxify and recharge your energy. Cord-cutting rituals. Visualize or perform a ritual to cut the energetic cords connecting you to the manipulator. 3. Rebuild your self-esteem. Affirmations. Use positive affirmations to rebuild your sense of self-worth. Therapy. Work with a therapist to process the trauma and heal from the emotional abuse. 4. Set boundaries. Protect your energy. Learn to set and enforce healthy boundaries in all areas of your life. Trust your intuition. Listen to your gut and honor your instincts. 5. Seek spiritual guidance, prayer and meditation. Connect with your higher self and divine guidance for clarity and support. Energy healing. Work with practices like Reiki, smudging, or crystal healing to cleanse your energy field. For the Jezebel, 1. Acknowledge the harm. Face the truth. Accept that your actions, including the use of love spells and dark magic, have caused harm and that change is necessary. Take responsibility. Own your actions without excuses or deflection. 2. Seek healing. Therapy. Work with a therapist to explore the root causes of your behavior and develop healthier coping mechanisms. Spiritual guidance. Connect with a spiritual mentor or healer to realign with your higher self. 3. Practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer a friend. Release guilt and shame. Understand that holding onto these emotions only keeps you stuck in the past. 4. Make amends. Apologize sincerely. Offer a genuine apology to those you've hurt, without expecting forgiveness. Take action. Show through your actions that you're committed to change and making things right. 5. Reconnect with your higher self. Meditation. Practice daily meditation to reconnect with your inner wisdom and divine guidance. Service to others. Use your experiences to help others who may be struggling with similar issues. Pathways for redemption and forgiveness. For the victim. Forgive yourself. Release any guilt or shame that isn't yours to carry. Let go of resentment. Holding on to anger only harms you. Forgiveness is for your peace, not theirs. For the Jezebel. Seek redemption. Commit to a path of healing and growth, making amends where possible. Embrace change. Focus on becoming a better, more aligned version of yourself. Final reflection. The dark side of glamour magic, love spells, and sex magic reveals the potential for harm when power is used without integrity. For the victim, healing involves reclaiming your energy, breaking free from false attachments, and rebuilding your sense of self. For the Jezebel, redemption lies in acknowledging the harm, seeking healing, and committing to change. Both pathways require courage, honesty, and a commitment to growth. By embracing these journeys, you can transform pain into purpose and create a brighter, more authentic future.